What is going on, everyone? We are live. That's right. It's Wednesday. That means it's time for Strikeout Beer, your least favorite podcast, with your pals Alan and Rapid Dave. I'm Alan.
I'm RD. What up?
You know what, brother? I'm just living the dream. How you doing?
Feeling pretty good. Pretty good. We went through some beer reviews earlier. We had 2 Martin House beers, and we had a community and a Golden Road beer. So those will drop throughout the week or the rest of the week, the weekend. Hope everybody has a safe 4th of July weekend, holiday weekend. We'll have some Patreon videos we got coming up, all that kind of crap. But everything's good. Everything's great. Tomorrow's the last day of the work week for us. Are you off on Friday?
Yes, sir.
You do anything cool?
No, because we're doing fireworks tomorrow.
You're gonna blow stuff up yourself?
No, we're going to go see, like, our city is doing their fireworks on the 3rd this year.
Yeah, that's what ours is
And
doing
that's where we always go.
Yeah.
The last several years it's always been on the 4th, but this year they're doing it on the 3rd. So we're like,
Is it because of Friday, you think?
I don't know. I honestly,
Because even Kaboom Town's doing it on tomorrow night. I thought about doing like a quick little drive-by just to kind of see how close I can get.
Can't you watch Kaboom Town on TV?
Oh, it's not the same.
No?
It's not the same.
Well, I know it's not the same. No, it's nowhere near the same.
You got to get that boom. But I don't even like. So here's the thing. Oh, first and foremost, I'm having garage beers. Alan got this 12-pack for how much you get this in for? $7?
$6.
$6 at
Winco.
And you're having
got a Winco.
Old Milwaukee's
I'm drinking
best.
Old Milwaukee's NA.
And I love that can too.
Like, I saw that there and I was like, oh, because I went with the plan of I wanted to get the Budweiser Zero this week.
Yeah.
But then I saw that and I was like, wait a minute, that's NA.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Right?
We're getting that.
So we'll have that review. We'll review that later today, or if not, well, later. I don't know. It's some date. But anyway, I did notice that like Kaboom Town was going on Friday or Thursday. I noticed the Kelton one's on Thursday. So I'm like, all right. I don't even like going to the fireworks. Usually on like 4th of July, because that's usually the day they have it, right? It'd be during the week. It was like a Tuesday, Wednesday, or whatever, Thursday. Usually I'm outside hanging out, enjoying myself. I've had a couple drinky poos, and I'm in the pool, laying around. The sun's soaked all day.
Sun's out, guns out.
And then, then I was like, we're not going to go watch fireworks. I'm like, I'm not 6. I don't care about fireworks.
But then you guys always end up going somewhere and pulling over on the side of the road and watching.
Well, no, I go to Sonic, which is across where the lake or the pond is that they do all that. It's called Josie Ranch or whatever.
Okay.
And that's where the event happens. So so anyways, we go in there. I try to get me a spot and I park, hit the button. Hey, can I get like 45 corn dogs, please?
You're not ordering 45 corn dogs.
It's some absurd number. And he goes,
it's like 6.
It's like, yeah, but it's going to be a while. I don't care how long it takes. I'm going to be here for a little while.
Just make it happen, Captain.
Yeah. I'm like, no, it's no rush. I understand it's a busy night. And so, we pull out some umbrella chairs, sit outside. We brought a cooler with us always, whatnot. It's packed, So, anyways, we're out here hanging out, enjoying ourselves. But for me, I really don't care. Like, I don't care about, and it's cool to see it. And like, if you're close and like the boom, I'm thinking about going to the Rough Riders game tomorrow.
Okay.
That's what I think. But it's going to
rain. They got a fireworks show afterwards.
I think it's going to rain.
Yeah.
I really do. I think it's going to rain. But yeah, that's our last.
Are you going to go to the Rough Riders game and get tickets to the Lazy River?
No, they sent me an offer for them. They're like, hey, if you want to get in the Lazy River, blah, blah. I'm like, no, I just want to sit and have a beer. And it's Thirsty Thursday. So they'll have some deals on,
Can you not drink in the Lazy River?
You can't. I don't want to get in the damn Lazy River. I got my own
Why
damn
not?
pool. I've got a pool here that has less piss in it than the Lazy River does.
But no baseball.
I put the baseball game on every single time.
Same.
It is the same.
Live baseball.
I don't have to watch it from right field. I'm in. Right field. Watching from right field sucks.
I think you're just saying
that's where it was when we had our season tickets.
Listen.
And it was like we went out there. It's like, yeah, but
our
it kind of
tickets
sucked.
were awesome.
They were not awesome. You can't see shit.
We could see the only thing we couldn't see was the video board. That was it.
Yeah, I mean, technically, yeah, it was above our heads.
It was right above our heads. And you know what pissed me off about those seats? We never had a home run ball hit to us. But every game I watched on TV, a home run hit our seats.
Like right in the area.
I was like, that hit my seat.
Within 3.
That hit
3
my
feet,
seat.
Yeah. Or 3 seats. And
can't tell you how many times I said that.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it sucks too. It was 3 of us there, me, you, and Nick. And it was like, we just couldn't get any action. Couldn't get any action out there. I don't know. They were okay seats.
They were
all
they were
right,
great
all right.
seats.
It's hot out there. Hot out there.
Yeah, but we were shaded.
It's still hot
we're
though. When it's
underneath.
100 degrees and you're in the you're underneath something.
But
the awning.
The shade was good.
At night, if it's still 100 degrees, it's still 100 degrees.
Yeah, it's always cooler in the shade. Billy Joe was in the house. Had a really rough day today.
Oh,
I fell off a 14-foot ladder. Thank God I was on the first step.
Oh, buddy, thank God.
Thank God. Thank God. Whew.
You ever fallen off a ladder? Have you almost fallen off a ladder and
Yes.
almost shit your pants?
Yes.
So when
wait, hold on. No, I've almost fallen off a ladder and shit my pants.
So-
No, yeah.
How did you not fall? Did you grab onto something
Caught
else?
myself at the last second. Like
So was the ladder falling or were you falling?
I was falling.
Okay.
Like I was going to take a step and missed the step and then caught the step underneath the step I was going for.
Oh, so you're almost like Clark Griswold
It's
going
just-
down it or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, okay. No, I'm talking about the thing that terrifies me more is when you get close to the top, and if you're reaching, and you know what I mean, you're reaching, you put a lot of pressure on those legs, those outside legs, and buddy, and if it goes, your ass is going down.
Yeah.
And usually I'm holding something like a chainsaw, and I don't in my head I don't feel like I would be.
First of all, you shouldn't have the chainsaw running. Okay, so stop that.
Well, that's my thing. I'm sitting there reaching for it. I'm hitting it.
Yeah.
And if I have no illusion that if I go to fall, my hand's going to come off the accelerator because it ain't. I'm going to go, ah! And I don't know what the hell that thing's going to land on, but I'm pretty sure it's me.
Right. Yeah.
And
No,
just
I just
grind me up.
I have a healthy fear of the ladder and the heights.
Yeah.
The only time I really go on the ladder is when I'm going on the roof of the house.
Yeah.
But I have, I don't have an A-frame when I go up there. I just have I think it's like a 14-foot ladder or something like that, or maybe even taller. And I'll put it up on the roof, and then I always have it a few steps above the top of the roof.
Yeah.
So that I can make
Is it
sure.
easy getting up and off that thing when you get up there?
Yeah. It's not
Because
bad.
I have an A-frame, so when I get there, I have Lizzie or the kid or something. Hey, come hold the bottom.
What's up, Lizzie?
I get off the top, but when I'm on the top on the roof, I'm like, hey, someone's got to come out here and put their feet or their body on the thing. So when I get off the roof,
Right.
I'm just afraid that thing's going to kick out. Even though it's not very high, as you can see. You're talking about 10 feet. I mean, it's not very high, but with our fat asses, you hit something hard,
Gravity
it's
is
going to hurt.
motherfucker.
You know what I mean? You're going to hurt yourself. And I haven't been up there. I guess I got up there this year already, but I'm at the end of my days of getting on the roof, so I'm pretty close to it.
Yeah, I don't have any problems with it, but
It's not the fear of heights; it's the fear of falling from that height.
Yeah.
But when I go so Lizzie has an actual fear of heights, like being up high. So we went to like the what's the damn thing in Paris? The Eiffel Tower, like not in Paris though, but like even a small one,
Right.
That's like a quarter of its size.
The one in Paris, Texas.
Yeah, the one in Vegas. I was like, "You want to go up there?" It was like our birthday or whatever, and she's like freaking out the whole time. And I'm like, "We're up there," and it started getting kind of windy. And you're like, I don't help the situation because I'm such a prick. I'm like, "Oh, buddy, it'd be crazy if we fell from here."
So every year we go to Six Flags for work, right? They always rent out the park.
Yeah, you still go to that?
Every year. Yeah.
Oh, you get my tickets. Yeah, you get my season pass.
Yeah, I always
Yeah,
get your
there you go.
season pass when I go. But every year they have that observation tower.
Yes.
Right.
Oh,
and
yes.
It's always closed. Always closed. We went there one year and it was open, and I was like, "Hey, let's go up there." So we all go up there, and we get up there, and I'll be damned if when we get up there, the elevator stops working.
Oh.
So we're just stuck.
So you're there until it starts working again, right?
Yeah.
Because you're not going down a ladder.
Yeah.
Or
so
stairs.
we're up there for like 30 minutes.
Ooh.
And
How soon were you thinking about just jumping?
2 minutes in,
2 minutes
I'm
in,
like,
you're
you know
I'm
what?
done with this life.
I'm just done with it. I'm just done.
When you get
I'm never gonna get down from here. I'm just gonna, you know what? I've had a long life. It's been good.
that's what they say about like married men and like versus single men, like airplanes and stuff like that. Married men are real cool, chill, calm, cool. No matter what's going on, like all the crazy turbulence, or they say the plane's gonna wreck, they still like,
It's time.
yeah. Single
It's
guys, are
time,
like,
buddy.
I got so much more stuff. You ain't got shit to do.
You ain't got nothing.
You ain't got nothing going on.
Billy Joe, I thought I broke my ankle last night when I tripped over a box of Kleenex, but the doctor said it's only tissue
Oh
damage.
God. Oh jeez. Oh, Billy Joe. I know, right?
Love it.
Jesus.
I love it. I hate it when Billy Joe doesn't show up to the show. I'm just going to tell you right now.
My feelings get a little
Every episode that we have and he's not there.
hurt. Yeah. We take note.
I think about jumping off that observation tower.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, no, we were up there
Would
for
you-
like 30 minutes.
Would you try to swan dive it or like cannonball it?
I think I'm going to go back to the edge, cross the arms and just.
Oh, I wouldn't cross. No, I'm not crossing. If I'm already doing the back thing,
but
I'm like,
when you go like that, but then like as you're falling, you just kind of.
oh yeah, open. Just let the. I think it'd be awesome.
Yeah.
You know, just I can see it now. Just
Billy
I'd
Joe's
probably have a
hitting
heart
the
attack.
eye follow age, which we can't see on this.
you know what? I'd see.
You can see it on the Facebook stream.
No,
can't
well,
you?
I'm talking about the other thing. Like as far as jumping off the thing, it's like, you know, I'm afraid of falling at the height or whatever, right? But if I turn around backwards, I don't see it. I'm just like looking up the sky the whole time. I think it'd be.
You just let it go. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's
right.
Yeah, magical.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah. You're just like, you know what? Let's go, buddy. It's time, buddy. It's time.
Oh, so I got stuck looking at one of these hookers.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
It happens.
You logged into the Facebook page, so yeah, that's all that's on the stream.
Why is it nothing but hookers?
I don't know, because you don't want to follow any hookers from your normal page.
Why does it? It doesn't show it. Doesn't show followage on there.
Doesn't
does
anymore?
Does it not work anymore?
Oh man.
Because that's not a. We have to set it up. That's a
Facebook thing.
Yeah, it's a Facebook thing. We got to start. No, nothing works.
Or it was.
Yeah, it was. Oh, there. Oh, so mine popped up. It says you're not currently following Strikeout Bear because it's.
Did it tell you, Billy Joe, how many days?
Do it again, Billy Joe. Do it again. Wait, did you spell it right? Yeah, you did it right.
Yeah.
All right. Way to stop everything down. I'll keep it up just in case he does it.
So congratulations to the Fever Commissioner's Cup champions.
Bam. Even without Caitlin.
Without
Clark,
Caitlin.
that bum couldn't even play. You know what I mean? That sorry ass white
She's got
girl.
a groin issue.
You know what I mean? Growing issue.
Not growing. Groin.
Growing. Nope.
No, it didn't show.
Do it again. All right,
Well, you can't do it on Twitch. You're doing it on
he went
Twitch
over to
now.
Twitch and did it. Now I got to
It's not
go
a thing
to
on
Twitch
Twitch,
and
is
look
it?
at it. Yeah, it's still a thing.
Okay.
I mean, are we even on here? Jesus.
Does this thing work? But yeah, they're the Commissioner's Cup champions. They beat the number one team in the league, the Minnesota Lynx. They actually curb stomped them. They handled them pretty well.
Yeah. Heard it was an upset.
Well, yeah, no, they were 10 and a half point dogs. And now we went back to Facebook after you logged off of Facebook. You know what, Billy Joe? We don't appreciate you jumping all over the place.
You're out of
Just
control.
pick a spot
You're out of
and just
control.
stay there. Okay.
I don't know why it's not working. And I blame Facebook.
It is.
And on another note, screw Facebook.
You listening, Mark Zuckerberg?
Yeah, screw it.
Go yourself.
I mean, it's just, I made a post about it. They go, oh, we're going to distribute. You've had some quality posts this week. We're going to distribute your, whatever more. I go, no, you're not. Shut up. It's like,
Well, I've seen the thing is like we're sharing ad revenue with our music rights. And I'm like, we haven't played music on here in,
I don't know. Yeah.
47 years.
You said you're going to delete the videos. Just delete the videos, lady.
And now you're saying we're going to share ad revenue?
Look, lady.
But we don't get any ad revenue.
Yeah.
So that way,
he keeps hammering
I'll
off
take half of whatever.
He just keeps hammering off follow.
Hammer it.
Look, man, I'm sorry it doesn't work. I don't know what to do.
There. Just type something. You have been following for 69 days. Right? Something like that. Now I got to wait. You've been 6. There we go. Congratulations, Billy Joe.
Oh, I think I put that wrong. 690 days. Oh my God. Anyways, yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do for 4th of July. The kids asked, like, Ty brought it up. I was like, hey, we doing anything for 4th of July? I was like, no one said anything about it. I go, it looks like it's going to rain. But I was like, you know what? Let's just plan for a cookout pool day. And if it rains, it rains. And if anything else, then maybe we'll go to WinStar. You know what I mean? We went to. I think we've been to WinStar. Do
they do anything out there at WinStar?
They do fireworks. I think.
Do
Yeah.
they?
I think the last time I went, last 4th of July, I'm pretty sure I went to WinStar because I remember we were driving up the road and all the fireworks and shit were going off on the road up there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Daryl, how you doing? Welcome in. Where did the pirate get his hook? The second-hand store. Oh boy. Oh boy.
I love it.
That's yeah.
God bless Billy Joe.
Yeah, I mean, God bless America.
I think that's the only reason why we do this show anymore is for Billy Joe.
So you got that going. So wait, you're going tomorrow, right? Where do you say you're going?
North Richland Hills.
Okay.
Yeah, right down the road from the house.
Yeah, or Ty hit me up and he's like, "Hey, where's the Hearst Boys Ranch thing that we've been to before?
Yeah,
What's the other
over
one?
in Bedford.
Bedford Boy Ranch.
Yeah, at the Bedford Boys Ranch.
Okay, and that's a real cool place. That's like a full on like event, like a whole day thing.
It starts at 5.
Yeah,
the one in North Richland Hills. And
the other one started like early as shit.
They'll have food. Yeah, it's all day.
Yeah,
typically. But yeah, they'll have food trucks out there, bounce houses. They'll have some bands playing, things like that.
That sounds like a good time. Yeah, I think, like I said, I think I'm just gonna. I don't know, man. I just want to be low key. I want to go to. That's why it's starting at 5, right? Because it's starting a week. It's a Thursday instead of 4th of July.
Right.
If 4th of July was on a Thursday, it'd probably be starting at like noon or something like that. Because I remember the other one starting really early.
Yeah, it typically does.
I parked at like a library or something last time I went out there.
Yeah.
It was cool though. I tell you what, being out there, the unknown for me it makes me very nervous. And so I get out there, I'm like, hell are we doing? There's people everywhere, whatever. But then, had some beers, went up to your in-laws apartment.
Yeah. Liz's mom.
Yeah, we went and had some beers there. That made me feel a little bit better. I was feeling better, whatever. I was like, but I'm just looking, I was like, oh my God. And then all of a sudden the fireworks start, got this hippie ass like hooker in there doing a hula hoop, going crazy or whatever. I was like,
Old school's in the house. What's up, brother?
I thought about you this morning and I was like, you know what? I ain't seen old school. I ain't talked to old school in a while. It's like, I think I need to reach out to him. And I think we might change things this year for the fantasy football.
Okay.
Where if you've been a member on Patreon for more than 6 months, your fantasy football $20 cover is covered.
Okay.
So
So
I might do that. We'll see.
Old school and Jay. Old school, Mrs. Old School and Jay.
I'm going to try to shoehorn Jay in. I don't know if he's been there for 6 months, but by the time this thing gets going, and then I also thought about this. I had another thought. I'm like, everybody loves draft day.
Oh, draft day. Okay.
Everybody, and I'm sure they do like that. And some people do, some people don't, I guess. Everybody loves draft day. I was like, we're going to have our own gangster draft and whatnot. And it's a great day for all of us. And but we'll have our draft over here on Wednesday. I was like, depending on who's in the league this year, we could invite some people to the house and actually have a draft.
Okay.
If like TJ and Jay and some other locals are in it.
I don't think is Jay back local.
I think he's here.
He's
here.
I can't tell with him.
So, but anyways, it's something to float out there and see what's up. I don't know, honestly, if that's something we want to do. We'll have to see who wants to be in the league this year.
TJ's always invited over. Lizzie, nah, I'm good.
I think that's she don't want people at the house. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But we have fantasy football coming up. We'll actually start dropping videos and rankings and stuff like that a little bit closer. I think what was it? Not OTAs, but their
training camps.
Training camps start here in like 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah.
So everything's starting to get close together. I'm sure. Did they announce who Hard Knocks is this year?
Larry the Cable Guy.
Shut up.
Why did the deer get braces?
I got stuck in something. Hold on. Hold on.
No,
hold on, deer.
That's not right.
Braces.
He didn't get stuck in anything.
I don't know.
Because he had buck teeth.
In 2025, the NFL Hard Knocks series will feature the Buffalo Bills during training camp.
Really? I hadn't heard that. Okay.
And the NFC East division will be the regular season.
Okay.
Dude, I thought they were going to do Shador. I thought it was going to be a full-on crazy-ass Browns.
I would have loved for it to be the Browns.
Yeah. But they're like, we can't go back to that well again every year.
Yes, you can.
They always draft the crazy-ass quarterback.
You can.
But yeah, so Bills this year. There you go. Training camp it will debut on HBO August 5th. And that's how you know shit's getting real. Because when August comes around, you're like, here we go. Here we go. We're getting so close. So damn close.
Yeah, I'm all for some more Josh Allen. I enjoy Josh Allen. He's got bits. He's got jokes.
Yeah.
Like when he was on with Big Cat and them, and he was talking about, you been to that wing place, Room 40? And they're like, no, we ain't been there. He's like, you never been to wing? He goes, so we'll go there with you. He's like, where are we going? He goes, Room 40. He goes, these nuts in your mouth.
What the hell? Like he just come out of nowhere with that shit?
Yeah,
oh my God.
He's got bits. He's got jokes. He's a fun guy.
Sure he's not like autistic or something?
No,
just randomly saying that.
He's just telling him, he's like, hey, you got room for these.
Oh, okay.
Let's go to room 40s.
Oh, okay.
And
okay,
room
okay.
40.
All right, room
And
40.
Room
Okay,
40.
all right.
Room 4. Yeah, we're go room 40. These nuts in your mouth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
joke.
Yeah,
I don't know if you're familiar with jokes.
I got it now. I was like, room 40.
Yeah.
40. I was like, oh, okay.
Room 40.
Yeah, I think like, yeah,
Nuts
room
in your
for
mouth.
these. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You know.
Don't show Galveston. Galveston sucks. You see those waves? Everything looks brown, fucking off-white. I don't mind going there and just like not getting in the water. But you have to get in the water so because you got to take a leak. It's like, so you go down there and kind of hang out for a little while. I actually I fell asleep on the beach and shit. I love the breweries and stuff out there too. The bars are fun.
We went out there. This was back when I was in like high school, and we went out there for like went out there during the summer for like a church mission trip thing. Like we went and did ran a vacation Bible school. Then we went out to we're out there at the beaches and stuff. And there's this one guy that we were messing with the whole time. It's like, dude, if you go get in the water, you're going to get stung by a jellyfish and we're going to have to piss on you.
Oh God.
And and he's like, no. And then he went out there and he got stung by a jellyfish. We weren't allowed to piss on them though. That was frowned upon by the adults. So
they had to piss on themselves. That's how you know you were
so the adults pissed on them.
That's how you know you're at a vacation Bible school or Boy Scouts. It's one of the same.
Oh man.
The parents are the adults like, nah, we got it from here.
We got this.
Fucking perverts.
Fucking hate this kid. I've been looking forward to pissing on him all week.
Oh God. Probably wouldn't hate piss. I'll tell you that right now. Baba Bonilla Day happened.
Yeah, it was yesterday.
Every friggin' year. I can't believe you didn't text me and say Happy Baba Bonilla Day.
You know,
you know why they have to do that?
Because they didn't have the money to pay him. So
but you know why though? It was over like some fucking Ponzi scheme or something like that. They got racked on. Oh, was that another homer? Seager.
Yeah.
Seager bomb. Oh, don't do it.
Han Solo?
No, don't freaking do his voice like you did earlier, but when we weren't recording.
Oh no.
It was worse than that, but that's pretty close. You sound like Bobby Lee or whatever his name is. Actually, you sound like the ginger dude that's making fun of Bobby
Andrew
Lee.
Santino?
Yeah, I'm like that guy. Clips of Ricky Stenicki started popping in my feed again.
It's such a great movie.
It's when they pick him up, John Cena at the airport. He's all fucking no.
It's not as bad as you guys think it is. It looks like piss. It is piss.
Yeah. Someone boiling lobsters. God.
It's really hard to argue with breasts. They always seem to have at least two good points.
Yeah.
Point 1 and point 2.
Yeah.
It's the nipples.
Have you had any of the odd ones that like going in different directions?
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Have the upsies, downsies?
I've seen both point the same way.
So you've had both like pointing left or right?
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that.
No shit.
Yeah.
I don't see you as a guy that's seen a lot of boobs. I guess you went to strip clubs though a lot.
I've been with you a lot. It's be a lunch thing.
The other guy works
every Tuesday.
He's like, "Hey man, we going?" I'm like, "Every effing week." "Hey man, let's go." I'm like, I refuse to go. I'm like, "No, I'm not going. I'm not going."
What was it? What was the day that we would always make sure we had to go on? What was in the buffet?
Country Fried Steak Day? No, Taco Day?
No.
Palm Tree Friday is usually
pasta.
Oh, that was pretty good too.
I don't know, man. We used to.
That place is Chicos Locos now. I walked in.
I
finally realized what it was, and we pulled in from the other side this time.
Did you pass the Dave and Buster's corporate office?
No, I didn't even know it was that. But I knew when I pulled in though, I was like, "Oh shit, this is Casino Royale or whatever, Cabaret Royale." And I was like, "Oh shit, this is it. This is where it is at." And we went into the BYOB version isn't the one we used to go eat at. But if you get in and you got a wristband, you can go to both. So we go to the other place, we got to buy a beer. And so we're hanging out this past time, and it finally hit me because I think I was a little bit sober. And so I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "What?" I go, "That's where the buffet is." I was like,
it was a free buffet with a drink.
Yeah. And so I go, "Oh shit, that's where we used to sit right there." And I was like, "Man, this one chick came out with these mammoth cannons." Like,
as we were on our way out the door, like, hold on, we gotta wait.
We gotta wait a little bit, man.
We gotta finish listening to Pour Some Sugar on Me.
Pour Some Sugar on Me. Yeah, shit. But anyways,
TJ, cool story. I was sober once.
God.
And Billy Joe says, "How does the alchemist please his wife?"
I already saw it, but I've heard
Elixir.
it before. Yeah, it's a good one. I like that. TJ, how we doing, buddy? Cheers.
TJ's gonna hit the iFollow widget that doesn't work. Cool.
It doesn't even work. I don't know what's wrong with it.
It's not a thing.
Why does it not work? Do you have to be a gaming page?
Listen here, Mark Zuckerberg.
I think you have to be
Fix
a
it.
gaming page. Yeah.
It used to work.
It did at one point. Yeah.
It was a thing.
It's nothing on our part.
Yeah.
I get warnings all the time. I getting like thrown out or whatever. I'm like, just throw me out, dude. I just want to leave at this point. Just give me a reason to leave.
Just give me a reason.
Yeah. I don't want to be here. You know that, right? So yeah. Anyways, back to 4th of July. Yeah. We'll see what's going on. I want to go to the game. If not, and then that's on the 3rd of July. So then Friday will just.
That's not a thing, TJ.
I can lay around and enjoy myself. Any big plans for the 4th though? Since you're going to do that on Thursday.
No, I think we're gonna because
weekend.
we always typically do like we'll get some like small fireworks and do them in the backyard, right?
Is that illegal?
Yeah, it's illegal.
Yes, it's illegal.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I was making sure.
Yeah.
I lit a 500 round
We'll do-
black cat once. Thing that just went around or whatever, and the cop.
But just
pulled
like
up and
little
got me.
fountains and stuff like that. Nothing
Okay.
like huge.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do some. I think we're doing that on Friday because Liz's sister has to work tomorrow on the 4th.
Hey, if Lizzie or anyone else related to me is listening, we need to get some illegal fireworks, and we'll light them off of boogie board and float them out in the middle of the pool.
Okay, that sounds like fun. TJ said there's a party in his pants, and we're all invited
Oh,
to the pants party.
Brick, are you saying there's a party in your pants?
And I'm invited? Yes.
Yes.
No, thank you. I do not want to go to the party in your pants. All right, let's go.
Oh, God. So Bob Bonilla, how many more years you got? 20 more years? 2035? Oh shit, that's 10 years. God, we're getting
I
old.
think it's 36. I think I heard. There's one guy I was listening to, was driving, delivering last night. Listen to a little Yahoo Radio, and I can't remember who the host was, but he was talking about
radio
because they play it on the ticket after hours.
Oh, okay.
And he was like, every Bobby Bonilla day, that's just my time to sit back and reflect on my life and figure out if I want to keep doing radio and keep doing this and keep like he uses Bobby Bonilla Day just to kind of reflect on his life and figure out, is it worth it anymore?
It's not. Trust me. This agreement was negotiated by Bonilla's agent at the time, Dennis Gilbert, and was partly influenced by the Mets owner Fred Wilpon's investment with Bernie Madoff. So he made a bad investment with Bernie Madoff, and so he's like, "Shit, let's kick this can down the road a little bit." I think the same thing happened with the Dodgers with Ohtani.
No, they just did that so that they only pay him only $1 million a year goes on their salary cap or some shit like that.
Yeah, but it's going to be like forever. They're going to pay that guy forever.
Oh yeah.
So
anyway, did you hear Michael Phelps was hospitalized after going to the strip club?
Is that a Billy Joe joke?
He had a breaststroke.
That's why I asked, was it a Billy Joel joke or Billy Joe joke?
Billy Joe. Bill Patrick's hitting the followage over on YouTube.
This guy's everywhere, man. We got to get this guy something. We haven't sent out some stuff in a while.
We're supposed to send him a shirt and stuff.
A shirt?
Yeah.
Man, do we
need to find out
shirts?
I have a shirt. I just don't know if it's what size. What we need. Billy Joe. No, I think we talked, Billy Joe, but I think the last time we talked, we were both pretty drunk.
Yeah, probably. He was drunk too?
No, just me and you.
That doesn't sound like
I know we're supposed to send him some stuff. I can't remember what we determined you don't have and what we're supposed to send you. So just let us know, Billy.
Can you do me a favor, Billy Joe, for real? Like, this is how both of us will see it. And we do want to get you some stuff and also send you some goodies from Dallas. So if you can email us, strikeoutbeer@gmail.com. Let's talk about what you have and what you don't have and things like that. And we'll see what's up, because half the stuff, obviously you see us in here, right? A lot of stuff's in the garage. Alan has some stuff at his house as well. But we definitely need to get you, we got to get you some stuff.
We'll send you a new joke book.
Yeah. See, that'd be fun. Like a new, updated dad joke book and stuff. But it's not going to ruin it, but we'll send him some shit.
Not give him a real one?
Yeah.
Someone give him a fake joke book?
No,
that's the joke.
I said we'll give him oh my God, send him a fake joke, like whatever.
Just
joke
open it, just blank.
Yeah. That's like one of those, any good ideas from a Democrat ever. That's like one of these dudes like, hey, you beat me to it. I would go, just fucking say you created another one. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I know. I love Florida, and I talk
Okay.
about going there every year. You're a little bit further south than what I go. I go to Destin area or whatever. I used to go to Miami every so
Last
often.
time I went was Tampa.
Yeah, I actually looked up Tampa not too long ago too. I was like, let's go out there. We'll fly into Tampa. We'll go to Clearwater Beach, hang out for a couple days, enjoy ourselves. But everything just started
That's what we did.
Everything just kind of started piling up. Drunk on a boat is great. I know. I used to have a boat and had a lot of fun on that boat. Had a lot of fun.
I don't know that I've ever. No, I take that back because when me and the kiddo went to Tampa, we went to Clearwater Aquarium and we went on like a dolphin boat thing where they
Clear bottom boat.
No,
You
it was a
see on
clear
it?
bottom boat,
Oh.
but it take you on like a dolphin tour where they drive you by places where you should see dolphins, and we saw a few, and we ended up in the Gulf of America. Or it was Gulf of Mexico back then, Gulf of America now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was sober for that boat ride. But
Nice.
other than that, I think I've been drunk every time I've been on a boat.
Yeah. I think we had to go see old Billy Joe.
And
You in?
Should be fun. I like Florida.
I like it too. I like Florida a lot. Big fan. Huge fan. So, yeah. Oof. We were talking about getting a boat not too long ago, too. It's like, the main thing is Ocala. You drive past me to Miami and Destin. Oh, okay. We were gonna get a boat. My brother ended up getting an apartment or something like that. So I was like, all right, well, now don't have that area where we can just store one. So I'm like, well, because we're gonna go 50s on. I was like, we'll go half, and we're next to a lake, or we can slip it. We can put it in a slip, which I'm fine too. And so I'm like, well, we'll see what happens. Obviously, this far in the year, I'm like, well, maybe next year, maybe.
He's got other memberships he's paying for.
I'll call it. Yeah, it's over there. It's kind of central, south of Gainesville.
Where should we fly into?
Probably Orlando or Gainesville. I mean, if you can get to Gainesville, he can't be very far from Gainesville. So, but he's more inland. So when you say boat, you're going to a lot of lakes and stuff like that, right? Lake Weir's over there. I mean, unless you're hitting the ocean, which you're not. I mean, obviously Florida's not that wide, so you can actually hit out there on the east. I'd rather go East Coast, obviously. Bird Creek Beach and whatnot. You go out that way because you're in the Gulf of America. You're not on the Atlantic. Atlantic's just not. It's not clear, and that's one of the things about it. You know what I mean? It's beautiful. It's pretty, but it's just not. It's not like crystal clear water. It's not blue. You go further down south.
He said rivers.
Rivers. Yeah, there's a lot. Imagine just busting ass down a river like on an airboat. Got a Miller Lite in one hand and a goddamn gun in another. Florida, baby.
Love it.
Just trying to live my life.
That's it. That's all I want to do is live my life.
Yeah. So you know what? Grab me 2 more if you don't mind. Have you been watching the NBA free agency or anything like that?
I've seen the alerts and stuff. You know,
any thoughts
my
on that?
Pistons got a Duncan Robinson action.
Who the hell's that?
He's a basketball player, 3-point specialist. Been playing for the Miami Heat.
Oh, okay.
He's pretty good.
Yeah.
He's pretty good at basketball.
So is Giannis really going to LA?
I don't know.
That's what it says.
I don't know. They just signed DeAndre Ayton today.
Yeah.
So
from Utah, right?
No.
Or was it Trailblazers? Phoenix? He was in Phoenix at the time?
Yeah, he was a number 1 draft pick in 2018.
Oh, okay. He's been around for a while, huh?
Yeah, 7 years.
So NBA moves. There we go.
D'Angelo Russell signed with the Mavs.
Oh, he was a Trailblazer. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, was he with the Trailblazers?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, Trailblazer.
He was drafted Suns. So.
All right, here we go. Top is your free agent tracker right here. LeBron James, number 1 rank.
He just
picked up a $52.6 million player option. James Harden agreed to a 2-year deal. $81 million.
Declined his player option and signed a 2-year deal.
Yeah, Kyrie Irving did the same thing. We went 3 years, 120 or 119. Excuse me. Julius Randle, 3 years, $100 million with the Timberwolves. So now that Miles Turner's went from the Pacers to I guess that's the Bucks. Agreed to a 4-year, $107 million deal. You all right over there?
I'm great.
All right. Alexander Walker or Nickel Alexander Walker went from the Timberwolves to the Hawks. 4 years, $62 million deal. Ayton like you said, went to the Lakers.
Yeah.
Dorian Finney-Smith went to Houston, 4-year, $52 million deal. So I guess it's not done yet.
Yeah,
But
no,
I thought
it just started.
I thought I thought he had him locked in, ready to go.
Yeah.
So I wanted to check just to make sure. So
Billy Joe said you can go coast to coast on the rivers here. Lots of locks.
oh, nice.
So.
Coast to coast. That's where you get them bull sharks up running around and through there. Shark Week's coming up. You excited?
I can't wait.
I haven't watched
the
it
greatest week of the year.
past years just because it hasn't shown me anything new. It's not giving me anything new. It's reruns of old shit. I don't know.
I mean, you'll get some new stuff, but
I don't know.
You know, there's certain ones that I enjoy. Like I love the alien shark one where they catch all these deep sea ones. Some weird ass looking
Those
shit.
things are strange, man. Those crazy teeth and all that shit. Yeah. Those deep, man. There we go. Nice play. You all right over there? You burping a lot. Just having some trouble.
Just the NAs get you. They're highly carbonated.
Yeah. So your girls won. So you mentioned this earlier. The Fever won the WNBA, the
Commissioner's Cup midseason tournament.
So they winning it all now?
Yeah.
You got them in, locked in?
Yeah. I had that beginning of the season.
Yeah. Winning for sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
What do you think about Blondie saying that Detroit and Cleveland sucks and nobody wants to go there and visit?
I mean, I get that about Cleveland, but not Detroit.
Detroit's the same as Cleveland.
It's not.
It's identical.
It is not.
It absolutely is.
100% not. Detroit's actually they've actually revitalized a lot, and that downtown area is really cool.
It's booming now?
It's booming.
Nice.
It's booming, yeah.
Someone had to step in and do it.
They got some casinos there and stuff, and you know, no, I mean the WNBA used to be in Detroit, and they won multiple championships.
You said about every Detroit team.
No, Bill Lambier was the great. Bill Lambier was a coach back then.
Back then, how long has the damn team been around?
Detroit Shock.
The Shock were up there?
I'm pretty sure they were the Detroit Shock, if I remember correctly.
You always make these claims. How y'all won championships and stuff like that. Like it's like,
what do you mean?
And then it's like, yeah, before they like integrated or something like that, or they were like, you know,
no.
Detroit Shock was a basketball team.
I think it was the Shock.
I just googled it. It is. Those look like dudes. Are you sure? The Detroit
Bill
Shock,
Lambier and Rick Mahorn were coaches.
Mahorn, the Detroit Shock, a former WNBA team, are returning to the league as an expansion franchise in 2029 following a success bid led by Detroit Pistons owner Tom Gores. The original Shock, one of the WNBA team's first expansion teams, operated 1998 to 2009, winning championships in 2003, 6, and 8.
See?
The team later relocated to Tulsa and eventually became
Dallas Wings.
The Dallas Wings.
There you go. Billy Joe want to know if did you hear about the new origami channel?
Something to do with paper.
It's pay-per-view only.
Ah. Hammer needs garage beers.
It
says this is the side of the can where beer brands tell their story, but we thought you would rather just drink beer with your buddies. Garage beer is light, refreshing, and made with the highest quality ingredients. That's it. Keep it light. You could have just not put anything there and just put like the logo. I mean, the logo is all over this goddamn thing. It's 4%, dude. You know?
Yeah.
How's that Milwaukee left or old Milwaukee?
Pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Pretty damn
super,
good.
It's super clear.
Pretty damn good, Miller man. Pretty damn good.
Mm-hmm. What do we got here? 30. Man, we're gonna be done before the hour's up.
We're
not even gonna make it
talk about all kinds of stuff.
Well, go ahead.
How are you holding up after the big injury yesterday?
I didn't hear an injury. Someone died though. Defensive lineman for the Bengals died.
Okay, this injury is going to hit harder.
I doubt it. If you say it's Joe Burrow, I'll kill you. I'm just gonna come across this table.
God, I wish it was.
God, I'm gonna get my I'm gonna Austin Hooper you. Not Austin. What's that? Austin Metcalf? No, he's the one that got killed. Hold on. Who's that dude? Okay, guys, time to point it towards the barn. See ya. Billy Joe, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it.
Love you, brother.
Yep. Cheers. Oh, there you go. Tink.
Finish it.
Carmelo Anthony, your ass. That's what I was gonna do.
Come in with a cleat sharpener.
There's no such thing. It's called a fucking knife. Everybody's like, it's a cleat sharpener. It's like, there's no such thing, you dumb shits. It's a knife. And you pull that, if you Google that, all you do is get a bunch of these looking. motherfuckers on TikTok. It's like, there's not. Shit. Fucking morons. All right, give me. All right, you got 30 minutes to fill, or 15 minutes. Then we're getting out of here. Okay. Did you go to the smoke shop today and get you a couple stoves?
I do have a couple.
Ooh, I got one. That's all I got.
So, but the injury.
Who? What happened?
During the Fever Lynx game yesterday. Red Panda fell.
No.
Yeah.
No, she didn't.
She did.
Oh my God, is she okay?
The reports are out that I
right?
think she broke her wrist.
All right.
But
okay,
you know,
as long as it wasn't a hip.
Red Panda falling, like,
oh my God.
What's great because like during yesterday, like after the game, the Fever, they were like live on like TikTok or something like that, right?
Yeah, sure.
And you could tell they had a few and stuff like that. At one point, you got Caitlin Clark sticking her head in there going, thoughts and prayers of Red Panda. Red Panda got hurt today. Sophia Cunningham's like, what? She's like, Red Panda during the halftime. She fell off her bike. Like, dude, it was watching like all the celebration. Like you could tell Caitlin had a few.
Fuck yeah.
Because like at one point, like they're drinking out of the commissioner's cup, which you can't really necessarily drink out of it because as you tip it up, there's holes all around it.
Oh, why?
And so
because
like,
they don't want you to drink out of it.
I don't know, but like it's just, you know, it's almost like a crown on top of it. And so like the people are coming up and she's like holding it and like pouring it in their mouth and it's like spilling out.
It's not terrible looking, but they gotta.
Yeah, so it's coming out those holes.
Jesus, you're fucking yelling in my face for. God damn it, I can hear you. I'm not deaf. I wear glasses, not hearing aids. Jesus Christ.
That's why I got to yell because you don't have hearing aids, jackass.
if they sure up those holes on the bottom,
drink out of it like, hey, but you know what?
They can get it.
It sure shit didn't stop them.
Yeah, good for them.
It didn't stop them at all.
What's that chick's name? Cunningham or whatever?
Sophie Cunningham?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She do it all right?
She was twerking in one of the videos.
That's what I heard. I was like, well, let's take a look at that. Gonna fire it up. The sounds off.
Yeah.
Okay. Bunch of dorks. Everybody else is a dork. And then they got, you know, they should be so happy they got a 10 running around with them.
Jason's in the house. What's up, Jason?
Sorry, we're watching
we're watching Sophie Cunningham twerk after the Indiana Fever won the Commissioner's Cup yesterday.
Yeah, it's like on TikTok, right? Where they're going live and everybody's just getting close to the camera, so you just see like half a face. I don't know if you guys know how cameras work, because I mean, there's not a lot of, you know.
They know how cameras work. They know all the angles.
Get out of the way. Everybody's trying to beat it.
Scram.
Scram.
Jason, before you ask, Rapid Dave is drinking some garage beers. And I'm drinking some Old Milwaukee, America's non-alcoholic near beer.
Yeah.
So, and they're both pretty damn good.
We pounded a bunch of, Martin House beers. We had 2 of those, community beer, and then a Golden Road before the show. That will drop here pretty soon.
4 reviews coming out. Some pretty tasty beers.
Yeah.
Look forward to that coming out.
We'll have some other Patreon. We did a fireside Patreon stream but video last week. We'll do like a fun little video as well. But yeah, I mean, some extra content for everybody.
Yeah, for sure. Patreon, you can get in there for like $3 a month and buy us a beer, get a little extra action going. Yeah. What do you guys think about the Stars loss and ad? What do you think? They got Raddick Foxes back. What do you think of that?
They signed people. Yeah.
Yeah. They lost some guys, dude.
Uh-oh. Chat is
new coach. What do you think of the new coach?
Who the hell's the coach?
Glenn Gullickson.
I don't even know who that is.
You used to be the coach for the Stars like 10 years ago.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Huh.
He's been the assistant coach for the Oilers here recently. The last, I want to say like 7 years or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you not? I know you get ticket alerts and stuff.
No, I don't.
You don't?
No.
Okay. Well, you should, because then you would know this stuff.
I mean, maybe.
No, you would.
I saw the players' contracts because of Sleeper and Victory Plus.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't see maybe I saw the other one. I've been kind of busy. Work actually is like work right now. I know you don't do shit, but me, I'm actually having to look at some stuff here recently. But yeah, Glenn Gulitson. Yeah, I've seen that guy before.
Yeah, I know you. He used to be a Stars coach.
Huh. Stars are winning next year. That's all I know. I don't know what else to say.
No, they're not.
Go Stars.
It's not going to happen.
No?
No.
Why not? Can't beat Florida?
Huh?
Can they beat Florida?
No.
Man, if they go back to back to back, it's going to be insane.
He's the reason they had good power play.
I really would like for the team to have a good power play. That seems to be something they were lacking this year. Just not that great. But it's crazy though. Throughout the season, really decent. Playoffs, not great.
That's okay.
I want a good power play and say, if I could be so bold, a bit later in the spring, early summer. Actually, they don't even play in the summertime. Early spring would be, or late spring would be perfect.
Okay.
Yeah. Around May, June, something like that. May, June.
Tell us more.
That's it. That's all I got. I got nothing else.
Yeah.
Go Stars. That's all I got. What are you gonna do?
I don't know. You tell us.
Nothing. Not doing a damn thing. So we've already done NBA, MLB, WNBA, NFL. We already talked about that as well. And they're running a deal right now. If you want to get your filthy paws on some Red Zone, YouTube's running it right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Couple bucks a month.
Oh yeah.
I get with the DirecTV though. I was like, I just bought I thought I was gonna get the whole reason I signed up for it was because I thought I was getting that stupid regional package where I could watch the Rangers. And of course it didn't work. Right. But I got a bunch of other freaking stations I don't even watch. I'm like, if I trade you 85 of these other stations, can I have 4 that I want?
Nope.
And it's nope.
It's not how
I gotta cash my Victory
Plus
works. Tickets. Probably go to I think I'm going to try to go to the Braves or the Yankees game. Probably Braves. I hadn't seen the Braves in a long time.
Yeah. Mrs. isn't going to make you go see Yankees?
No. We went to the Yankees game. We used to go almost every year.
Okay.
So, there's sports though, actual.
Sipping on a summer shandy from where?
Ooh. Alan just showed me.
We had one last week.
Was it last week?
Or 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago. Yeah.
The community.
Yeah.
Community summer shandy.
Then you just showed me one from down in Houston.
Yeah, Crawford Shandy.
It's the perfect time for it. With it being so hot and humid and storms out there rumbling around, it's the perfect time to get yourself a little shandy. It's refreshing. It really is.
Yeah.
It's good pool beer. Outdoor.
Get a little porch rocker.
Ooh.
Yeah. U.S. beat Guatemala 2-1.
Tonight?
Today?
I was watching that last game.
So they're going to the Gold Cup final.
Nice.
Yeah.
They almost melted.
Shiner summer shandy is what he said.
Oh, how about that? Wait. Oh, that's the other one. All right. We had a Shiner one.
Have we this year? I don't think we have this year.
Well, then we better remedy that.
Yeah, we could fix that.
I was watching, is it U.S. and Costa Rica or whatever, and they let them right back in the game. Hell was breaking loose. They went to penalties, and buddy, it was drama. It was great. It was freaking great. I was excited. It's been a while since I watched some soccer.
Yeah.
But anyways, what else you got? Because I'm going to end the night with a story. I almost want to, or not a story, but it's a crazy call of the week. And I thought about leaving it for the Patreon because it could replace the am I the asshole.
Okay.
Just something I heard from another podcast thing.
Is this the Crazy X thing?
Mm-mm.
That's because you said something about Crazy Exes.
Oh shit, that is it. Yeah, that's it.
The title.
That's it.
Okay.
Are we ready? Can we end it? Can we end it after this?
Already?
I mean, it's been 49 minutes and it's been nothing this whole time. You've brought nothing tonight.
What are you talking
Barely
about?
even talking. You're over there just fiddling around your phone.
I'm looking for other stuff that I have. You know what I do? I say
shit.
Okay.
You don't say shit.
According to AI, someone asked AI. This was BetMGM asked AI for the 2025 passing leaders.
Ooh.
You want to take a stab? I got the top 10 here. Do you want to take a stab at that?
Burrow.
They have Burrow at number 1 at 5,150 yards.
Yeah. I was gonna say Allen.
Josh Allen is number 7.
Six.
Fourth, 4,400 yards. Lamar number 10, 4,100 yards.
Dak
did not make the list.
Ooh, the disrespect. I had a feeling like either they're gonna do it or they're not. Jared, what's that goofball's name y'all have for quarterback?
Jared Goff.
Goff.
Number 5.
Okay.
4,650.
Man, I'm so hammered. I don't even know all the quarterbacks in the league right now. Love
is not on the list.
Who's the other guy in Houston? What's his fucking name? With the braids or whatever. I can't think of it. He's Stroud.
CJ Stroud, number 2.
There we go.
4,950.
4,950.
Yeah.
That kid's a stud too. Herbert.
Not on the list.
Whoa! Holy shit! They're gonna run first out there in LA, aren't they? Tua.
Number 8, 4,350.
Who's the kid? Bryce Young.
Not on the list.
I'm not gonna say anybody in Pittsburgh. I don't see it. I'm not gonna say anybody in New York. Not gonna happen. Yeah, I don't know. I'm done at that point. I think I'm good.
You're missing 4.
I'm only missing number 4.
You're missing number 3, 4, 6, and 9.
Oh, Kyler Murray.
Not on the list.
All right.
I will tell you, one of the guys on the list is a rookie.
They don't have Shadur Sanders.
They do not.
Wait, is it the rookie for New York?
No.
I don't know. Oh, wait, hold on. Seattle. Who's the quarterback in Seattle now?
I
don't know.
What's Sam Darnold?
Oh, never mind. What? For real?
Yeah.
Jesus, burn that whole franchise down. It's done. Charger. You don't have Stafford. Stafford still playing?
He is still playing. He's not on the list.
He's a slinger too. I don't know. Give me the rest.
What? Who was the first overall pick this year?
I don't remember.
Cam Ward.
Oh my God.
For Tennessee, coming in at number 9 at 4,350.
Dude, that's how many I've had. I'm like, I'm just done. All right, yeah.
Number 4. You should have named this guy.
Hold on. We got women's soccer against Canada was a good game. Oh, that's nice. You know what you call rabbits hopping backwards?
Already looked.
A receding hairline. Oh my God. These guys, everybody's coming in with the dad jokes. Y'all should have heard us earlier because we were talking about like once you hit a certain age, your lingo changes a little bit, you know, whatever.
Dad speak.
The dad speak and whatnot. We had a bunch of was it during a beer review, right?
It might have been.
Yeah. And so we were kind of goofing around or whatever. It was like, oh, I guess they let anybody in here, or
yeah.
Look what the cat drug, all this kind of shit. I mean, I'll release it, I'll find it. And I'll try to post it as a short as well because it's funny. Because once you hit a certain age, or you have kids, I had kids at an early age, man. I age quickly,
and they'll look at you, and they'll like my kiddo. She'll look at me, she's like, "Dads," and just kind of shake her head and look.
That's how you know it works. It's fine.
Yeah.
That's
how I know I'm doing my job.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So let's go.
Right.
You need to guess number 6.
I told you I got
second-year player.
Was drafted last year. Bo Nix, not Bo Nix. He's third year.
Not Bo Nix. No, Bo Nix is a second-year player.
He's a second-year guy. I don't know. I'm telling you, I'm bombed.
Shocked the world last year. Took his team deep in the playoffs as a rookie.
When I tell you,
I'm
hammered.
Bunk mates with the Cowboys.
What's that even mean? Oh wait, so Jaden Daniels,
number 6.
That guy's gonna have a hell of a year. Yes.
Number 4.
All right.
It should have been the first player you guessed.
Well, why would it be Joe Burrow then? Because that's the first place I'm ever.
Yeah,
and he's number 1, right? 101.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay.
Anybody else?
Yeah. He wins
Baker.
Wins a ton of championships.
Tom Brady,
who's in the league still.
Philadelphia quarterback.
Nope.
Jalen.
He's won a championship.
Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Kermit the Frog over here.
Which is?
I don't even know his name.
Yes, you do.
I can't think of it right now. Pat Mahomes.
Yes.
I'm not kidding. When I'm telling you what it is, I'm telling you that shit is like it doesn't work like that anymore.
Number 3,
right.
Rookie last year that didn't play.
So he got hurt early, or just didn't play. Was he behind somebody or got hurt?
He got hurt preseason.
I don't know.
Taking over one of the best teams in the league last year in the regular season.
Don't know.
Finished with a
just tell me who it is.
14-3 record last year, or 15-2.
No idea.
Bunkmates with the Lions.
Oh wait, no, that was Minnesota. Oh shit, I don't know his name. I can see him though. Matt, it's Mc. What the hell is that guy's name? You get the Michigan quarterback. McCarthy.
JJ McCarthy. They have JJ McCarthy. AI has him at number 3 at 48.50.
Are they? I mean, I get it. It's early and you want clicks. I totally get it.
But that's AI.
And I'm
AI
here.
doesn't care about clicks.
Exactly. Well,
but look at that.
Yeah.
TJ Hawkinson the year after the
they want clicks. They want clicks. It's the same thing. It's like us putting on a list ourselves, and you can do the same thing behind you. Be like, yes, no, or whatever. And, I think it's insane. But yeah, like I get it. And I know there's a lot of youth coming through right now, and I'm here for it because you know what? For me, as a fantasy player, just like you, right?
Yeah. I
want points. I want a ton of points, but I also don't want these goofballs going crazy nuclear on me 1 week where it's like, what the? Like last year, if you had the Bengals players, right? You did great. Like these, when you stacked Burrow and Chase,
right?
There's weeks that those 2 players alone scored you 150 points. There's no coming back. You're done, right? Unless the rest of the team got hurt in the first quarter. It's not coming back. But yeah, it's like I think it's exaggerated quite a bit. I think it's funny. I don't even like the Cowboys, but the fact that Dak is not higher on that list, and he's proven that to be a slinger, but also but
hold on. But what if I told you
further behind in games?
But what if I told
they got a good defense
that Dak has come out and said he's in the best shape of his life?
Oh, never mind. Never mind. I was trying to spin it as like disrespect or whatever, and it's like, no, I'm good.
Is there a bigger like red flag that this guy's probably gonna have a bad season than a player coming out and saying they're in the best shape of their life?
I got the 101 last year, and I selected CeeDee Lamb after keeping Jamar Chase on a trade. I think I sent Amon-Ra St. Brown. I think that was the trade. I sent Amon-Ra for an extra player. Like we swapped bullshit players on the side, but it was like, okay, yeah, I want Chase because I'm going to keep him next year. I'm going to keep him I'm going to keep him as long as I can keep him.
Right.
I got the 101. I was super excited. I didn't want to pick CMC injury issues and stuff like that. And then I get I'm like, CeeDee Lamb, no question. Give me CeeDee Lamb, whatever. And then Dak had, he got hurt, but it was a rough season anyways. Even though CeeDee Lamb still put up numbers. He really did. But he put up like second, third round numbers. And some weeks it was more like, your mid-tier kind of guy.
There was a lot more bad weeks.
Yeah, he had off
and
weeks.
Then, but his good weeks were really good.
You could never bench him.
No, you can't.
And so,
especially because you drafted him number 1, right?
And so it makes me even more nervous this year because we do a random draft. We pull numbers and that's what it is. So it's luck of the draw.
Yep.
And so if you get a top 5 pick, like this year, I'd be almost gun shy to pick CD again. If I got 101 again, I'd be like, can I go back to that well? And if you're telling me that's what Dak's saying, I'm more nervous now. Like I'm like, oh shit, I don't know what to do. Like I go, it's July 2nd, and I'm nervous. Like I'm already freaking out a little bit.
Bullets?
Yeah, I'm like bubbles coming up the gut and all that kind of stuff. So it's like, but I think that AI list, I think it's when you ask AI something, whatever, it gets close. But I think a lot of those they take whoever programmed it is taking youth a little too much into consideration, right?
Okay.
Schedules are released and stuff like that, and which they're already released.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think who won it last year? The passing was Baker, right? Did Baker win the throwing?
I don't know. I'd have to take a look.
It was Baker or Joe Burrow. I think Joe Burrow actually got it.
It might have been.
But Baker had a hell of a year, and so it's like that's why we do our own rankings. That's why we do our own, type of thing. So, but yeah, makes me crazy nervous.
Now Burrow.
Oh,
Burrow. Baker was third.
How we doing?
You know who was number 2 in most yards thrown last year?
Jaden Daniels.
Jared Goff.
Oh, okay. There you go. It's one of those. How far down was Jaden Daniels?
He wasn't in the top 5.
He went top 5?
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, no, we talked about this and whatnot. And it was like,
How we doing, Melton?
Goff had a good year, and which is crazy. You know, it's not crazy they had a good year. It was crazy when we were talking about the individual players on Detroit, right? Because there's so many targets. There's a million targets. Even the 2 running backs out of the backfield can both catch the ball. The tight end can catch the ball. You got 3 great receivers. And so you had to spread all that wealth. And so all their players kind of took a hit on what they could have done, like their peak, right? But he was still spreading the ball around.
Oh yeah.
And you know what I mean? But he was still spreading that ball around. But yeah, I think their players, like even like Amal Ra, I was a big fan of him. And I drafted him the year before. I kept him the year before or whatever it was. I go, here we go. I was super excited to have him.
He was number 5 last year in receiving yards.
And I had him and I'm like, okay, cool. But I also was like, listen, Jamar Chase is hurt. This is a play for the next year type thing. I'm going to trade him because he just, it's too many mouths to feed for either one of them or any of them to be like top 5, like that top tier. They are that top tier, but they just can't get it because of the fact that, you know what I mean? There's only so many plays in the game. But yeah, Goff had another great year. So we'll see what happens. I mean, as long as the defense or whatever, this is what you want in fantasy. You want the defense to fall. You want it to falter. That's kind of what you want. You want a really super confident and competent offense and a terrible defense, because then it's a shootout every freaking week.
Yeah,
and that's when your guy throws for 5 touchdowns.
Because you had teams like last year, Detroit, they never took their foot off the throttle. They almost never pulled their starters, and they were slinging it. Like take that Dallas game, for example. They were still throwing the ball in the 4th quarter.
Well, it wasn't a blowout though. That was a close game.
The Dallas game?
Yeah, weren't they?
No.
What's it called? It went to overtime. Didn't it go to overtime?
No.
Which game went to overtime?
Dallas and Detroit? Detroit curb stomped them.
What when they pulled that stupid ass play out, or was that 2 years ago when they got called for that dumbass double substitution thing? And
it was 2 years ago.
Okay, so now we're talking about 2 different things.
Yeah,
okay, so that was fine. But yeah, no, I'm talking about like the games where you want it to be a super close game where your defense gives up the points, and then you got to keep throwing.
But like I said, again, it just depends on the team, because now teams are more prone to just keep the foot on the throttle and just keep going.
That's what you got to do.
I mean, you have to.
Yeah. So,
100%.
but it's great. I love, and then obviously we're going to be talking more fantasy football over at Fantasy Football, SB Fantasy Football
podcast.
Yep. And so it'll be more recordings. We'll do some live shows, but they'll be more of like answering questions and things like that. Who to draft over who, but our rankings and things like that will be more recorded, so we're not interrupted. So we'll get around to them.
Yeah.
Start dropping them, see what's up
for sure.
But yeah, man,
I got a hypothetical for you.
Okay.
Or more like a would you rather. How about that?
Okay.
This is maybe it should have been a Patreon, but I'm gonna bust it out now because we're
already here.
An hour in,
We're
right?
already here.
Almost sent this to you and TJ the other day, but I didn't. Would you rather be the first guy in line to fight a gorilla?
Okay.
So we're talking certain death, essentially, right?
Yeah. And a lot of pain. I thought about getting attacked by a gorilla the other day in the backyard.
You thought about, like, you're just like, hey.
What if he jumps over the fence and goes out here? Like, I can't even get a help off.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Jump in the pool, right?
Maybe.
I think that's your best chance for survival against a gorilla.
My thought was pull a gun out and just start shooting.
Yeah, but you don't have it with you.
Man, you don't know when I have one on me.
You don't just walk in your backyard with a gun. You don't. Don't be all like, oh, no, you don't. Okay.
I got guns in the
So first in line
all right,
to fight a gorilla, or last in line to be with Bonnie Blue.
Kill me now. Yeah, give me the. Well, it all comes down to, do you want to live immediately, or do you want to die slowly? And so I want to die immediately. Yeah, give me the gorilla. It's gonna hurt, but fuck it. I'd rather be that guy than, like, I don't want to do anything with that chick ever, because I'm going to catch whatever the fuck it is, and then it's going to kill me slowly. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want that. Like, no, all of a sudden my dick don't work right, or I'm pissing blood, or got a leak I can't explain, like, shit leaking out my asshole or something like that. I don't know. I'm gonna get something from that. But yeah, I don't want to touch anything to do with. I don't want anything to do with what's going down over there. I'd rather just be killed by a gorilla. You know those dumb broads that were like, would you be, want to be left in the woods with a grizzly bear or a man? And all these stupid broads are like, oh, a bear for sure. I go, oh, so you just want to die immediately? It's like, I'm like, I'm like, if you stop for a second to hear what you're saying, you'd realize how fucking stupid the shit you're saying is.
Right?
But yeah, I know that I don't want any. I'd rather just, give me the. Yeah, give me the
because they all assume we're gonna rape them.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell. I don't know what they've been told. Because obviously they haven't experienced it, right? Like most of them, they're like, they tell me that it's just gonna happen. I'm like, has it happened yet? Because if they told you it's gonna happen like at a crazy rate, it would have already happened at least a couple times, right? And yeah, most of us just kind of like, oh, we just want to get off the island too. I mean, have you seen Naked and Afraid? Yeah, those dudes aren't like just, hey, bend over. We gotta get.
I have not seen one rape on that show.
So
not one. Now maybe that's because there's a camera there. I don't know. I mean, that's probably the only reason why they're not getting raped, right? Because that's all we do as men is just rape.
They're so fucking stupid, and they listen to other stupid people, and like the stupid train just keeps going, man.
Just keeps going.
Jesus Christ.
I was almost in 5 wrecks this last week.
How many were on their phone?
I couldn't tell if they were on their phone, but I could tell they were all female drivers. And it's crap like you're in 2 lanes that are turning.
Yeah.
And they don't know how to.
Oh, I can't turn the wheel.
That works.
Yeah.
Like and I've been on both sides.
Yeah.
Like I've been on the inside lane and they're on the outside and they think they need to come over and be in my lane. Or I've been on the outside and they're on the inside and they think they need to come over to my lane. Like they just don't comprehend how 2 lanes turning at the same time
just turn
works.
Yeah. Stay between the lines.
Like
and turn.
there, and that's the thing. There's lines drawn for the turn that guide you.
That's just not it's not high on the priority list. You know what I mean? Snapping is,
Yeah.
Little Instagram lover.
I've had a couple of them honk at me, and I'm like, "Why are you honking at me? I'm not in the wrong here."
You should. That's when you kind of get in front of them and just slow all the way down and turn your car all the way. Is there something you need from me? Why are you honking? Do you see you need help to get around this corner?
Hey,
get in the passenger seat. I'll bring you around. Real quick.
I feel like I'm in that. I think you should leave skit where he's that guy's behind him. And he's just honking his horn. Come on, guy, go. He's like, I'm trying to. I can't. He's like, just drive. I'm telling you that. I don't know how to drive.
I don't know what to do.
Just turn. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. That's what I expect to happen.
Yeah,
that's 100%. That's what I'm expecting to happen. And
yeah, pretty much. That's pretty close to what it is, though. Like, they just don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Not a clue.
That's fine.
Not a clue.
Nothing wrong with saying you don't know what you're doing. But, if you're starting to honk and be a prick to someone else because you're an idiot, that's where it gets wrong.
I see some honks and I see some arms up like this, and I'm like, well,
that's when you
maybe if you had your hands on the steering wheel, you wouldn't be in my lane. I don't know.
The digital board that comes up the side of it comes up on the side of the car. Hey, idiot. That's just my lane.
I need a megaphone or something like that. So I can
probably let you borrow one, I guess. I got one.
Just like what are we doing here?
I got one for the barking dogs outside. I used to go, like, if I had the dog barking nonstop, I go outside and shut your fucking dogs up. And I hit that. God.
Did I tell you I ran back into the bullying people at Walmart?
What bullying people?
I told you about they're raising money to prevent bullying.
Oh my God.
And I was like, nah, I'm good. I think we need a little bit more bullying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was walking out of Walmart the other day and they were back, right? And she looked up, she goes, "Sir, would you like to?" And she looked and she saw me and I'm just like, and she recognized me and then she just stopped.
Oh my God. This guy likes bullying.
I was like, yes? Nothing. I'm just saying we need a little bit of it. That's all I'm trying to say is that a little bit of bullying isn't bad. Like if you're showing up to school wearing a cat tail and cat ears and walking around and meowing, if people bullied them a little bit, they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't show up to school dressed as a cat, meowing, saying they need to use a litter box. They can't use the bathroom because they're a cat. Like, that's all I'm saying. Like, if you let a little bit of bullying in, they're not going to show up to school dressed as a cat, meowing. I'm just saying. And is that such a bad thing? I don't think it is. I think it's okay. Again, there's certain things, hey, I didn't do when I was a kid because I didn't want to get made fun of. I didn't want to get bullied for it. So I didn't do it. And I wasn't bullied. And you know what? I'm a better person for it. I'll just say that. How about that? I'm a better person for it. That's it.
Make fun of is not bullying.
No, it's not.
No, it's not even close.
Yeah. Like I said, if there's a little bit more bullying,
yeah,
people wouldn't be showing up to school dressed as cats.
Yeah.
Meowing.
That's ridiculous. All these fucking things. Oh God.
But there's definitely a correlation between when furries became a thing and we were all anti-bully, right?
Well, it's also like when we started allowing
used to be hidden
certain sexual things. It used to be like, whatever you do behind doors, that's what it is.
Keep it behind
doors. When they
doors.
started kind of doing weird shit out in public, like, they accept me. This is this is who I am. I'm a fucking lampshade.
Cat. Meow.
Oh yeah, or a cat with you got a butt plug and a fur tail stuck up your ass. You're like, yeah, look at me, I'm a cat. You're not a fucking cat. Get out of here. Fucking beat it.
Yeah.
I'm not dealing with that. Like, that's a whole, like, that's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
So whatever you want to do in your own time at your own house, that's cool.
But you have to understand, you leave the house looking like a fucking weirdo, you're gonna, maybe someone might say something.
Yeah.
I know it's been weird the previous 4 years, but now we're getting right back to like normal. Like where we're not like, not putting up that shit. Like,
a little bit. We're kind of drawing the line a little bit.
One fucking guy that was walking around the parking lot and someone just like fucking videoed just laughing or something like shit. He's like, what? They're like, you fucking they just start going off. I was like, you fucking moron. Go back in the house or whatever. It's like, oh God. Anyways.
Hey, stupid.
Why
are you so stupid?
Looks like Bezos' wife. Can you believe who he married? Jesus fucking Christ. She's been through everybody in the the NBA. Holy shit. And she looks like a fucking circus clown. Yeah. How much work? Like, why did chicks get work done? You know what? Let me get somebody. Maybe I'll get somebody on the line for this. I'm gonna. Should we call someone? Call a lifeline?
I feel like I gotta pull out the headphones.
Oh fuck! Never mind.
I have them. But
don't worry about it. I think it's a whole other thing. Like, it needs to be like, why do women feel the need to do certain things? And guys do it too.
Maybe we need a Patreon on.
Don't get me wrong. Maybe. All right.
Convince her to join us for a Patreon.
Maybe. I don't know. Is Austin still here? I don't even know what's going on.
Maybe he can join us for a Patreon.
I know, right? Here's the last topic I have for me for the night.
Okay.
And I was listening to the Ramsey show. It's a financial show or whatever. It's pretty much just basic
Dave
stuff.
Dave
Ramsey, but he wasn't on this one. But you're sitting there listening and you're like, oh God, all right, I got 2 hours to kill. Let me put on a 2-hour fucking podcast. And lady calls in.
What's up, Mike Graham?
Oh, Mike.
He said late night chats.
There we go. There we go. I was like, I put maybe Patreon because it was pretty stupid. But anyways, a crazy call of the week. Lady calls Ramsey. She's like, hi, my ex-husband called me the other day and wants me to asked me to call and stop the spousal payments.
Okay.
Like they're not, they were married, they got divorced, whatever. And he's on the hook for spousal income, which is fucking a crime anyways. It's got to be a crime. So ex-husband doesn't want to pay spousal support and ask her to stop it. Then he's like, oh, okay, well, why is he asking you to stop it? All right, what happened in the marriage? Well, probing questions always sink these ships.
Yeah.
Turns out she cheated on him towards the end, divorced his ass. So she cheated on him, but
he had a horrible lawyer.
Let me ask you this.
He had a horrible lawyer. Because typically if she's cheating on him,
well,
he doesn't typically have to pay the spousal support.
Well, he didn't respond. That's the whole point. So, anyways, why do you think she cheated? Just tell me why.
Because he was working too much and wasn't there for
I
her.
mean, just, we weren't connecting. I'm unhappy. This and that and blah, 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 blah. All of a
She
sudden,
stayed at home and he worked 2 jobs to take care of them.
Yeah. They always pull up this bullshit, and it's always this unsubstantiated thing too, like emotional fucking. I mean, all this shit, like But if you actually go, I'm like, so did this actually happen? Well, no. Okay. So you're just trying to make yourself feel better about being a hua. So, anyways, turns out she cheated on him, and then she ends the divorce, blamed him, and asked for everything, essentially. So she goes, I want spousal support, child support, this, blah, 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 all this kind of stuff. Got 120 days to respond. He don't fucking respond. So the judge, I mean, almost like his honor was offended that the guy didn't respond. Just go ahead and grants her all this shit. Because it's like,
he wasn't there to dispute anything.
Well, but if you're asked for everything, why the fuck they don't need to give you everything?
No,
but that's what it seems like, right? It's like, hey,
just show up, and you're probably going to get out a majority of this.
Yep.
Child support, okay, they got you there, right? Because you got to take care of the kids.
Well, hold on, dude didn't respond. She got out. She got everything she asked for. Whatever. So she's on the horn. She's sitting there talking about, and as they peel the onion back, she's just kind of getting to be a worse and worse fucking chick, and. Even somehow she got child support. She goes, yeah, it's like, he doesn't pay. It's been like 2 years. He hadn't paid a fucking dime towards that damn, the spousal support.
Okay.
And he doesn't pay child support. He don't pay child support because the kids are with him 50% of the time. He's like, I'm not paying that. Whatever. Even though the court, I don't give a fuck what the court said. The kids are with me 50% of the time, whatever. And so
they obviously don't live in Texas. Because in Texas, they'll throw you in jail for not paying child support, or they'll start garnishing
wages. And so all this shit, as you're sitting there listening to it or whatever, it just starts sounding like she called in, and they're like trying to find out, well, what are you even calling us for? Is the guilt getting to you? And that's what it was. The guilt was eating her ass alive. She don't even get a lot of spousal support, and they didn't mention how much like the child support or whatever it was, but they're like, I mean, obviously something's bothering you because you're not calling us and be like, hey, should I actually stop getting spousal support? Even though she can work, she goes, well, I mean, he makes more than me. Okay, so then go fucking make more money. Go make more fucking money. I don't get the spousal support thing anyways. Like, I in my head, it doesn't work. Like, oh, I'm accustomed to a lifestyle. Guess what? That lifestyle you ain't married to no more. Go get fucking what else you can get.
Yeah, but if it's a case where he's doing the cheating, right? And
they're throwing a book at his ass,
right?
That son of a bitch is,
But if it's a case like this where she's cheating, well, that's on you, lady. Yeah. Like, but this guy's giving you everything you want,
but
and
she's
it's not
like,
good
oh,
enough
I
for
feel
you.
bad. Well, I mean, obviously, because what's the number one thing? It was like, because I was sitting there listening to it, I actually started laughing in the damn break room today, and they were like, well, why'd y'all break up? I go, she was unhappy. It's some bullshit phantom thing. And that's what the problem is. They make divorce so fucking easy, where that's why dudes don't want to get married nowadays anyways. But in common law states, it doesn't really matter. But like, even like one of the, I don't know if it was her or another call, but they're like, well, we got divorced, we split up or whatever. And they were like, oh, did you get the house or whatever? Well, no, we were together less than 10 years and you already own the house. So that 10-year mark, you didn't, whatever that rule is. And so I was like, oh yeah, there you go. You don't fucking get it, And there was something else on another call too, where it was like, this guy was calling about his mom. He goes, I think she's going to get kind of left high and dry. Her husband left her out of the will. They had a prenup and all this kind of stuff or whatever. Like, she's like the fourth wife. The dude's like 80 years old and she's 60. And she went and was like, oh yeah, we'll get married or whatever. Like, well, no shit. Like the other wives, the other kids, and all these other people have fucking, you've been married for like 5 years and at fucking 60 years old. You don't fucking, what do you deserve? Tell me what you deserve. I got the answer for you. Fucking nothing.
Well, there was one I heard where a lady, she called in and she felt bad because her husband was working 2 jobs to sustain their lifestyle. They had a house that they wanted, and he was like, hey, can we sell this house, move into a smaller house? And she was like, no, I don't want to. I want to stay in this house. And he's like, all right, well, he's got to keep working 2 jobs. Well, meanwhile, the whole time, because when they got married, her mom told her, hey, you need to make sure you always take care of yourself, pull a little nest egg behind. And they were in they were in some debt. Yeah. And so she's like, I've got enough money to pay off all of our debt, but am not giving it to him. Should I feel bad? And they're like, yeah, you should. He's working 2 jobs to keep you in the house that you want to be in. And if you just give him that money, you're not going to be in this problem anymore.
Yeah.
But then you're probably also not going to be in this marriage anymore because he's going to be pissed off because he's like, wait a minute, you've been doing what?
You do shit behind other people's backs, all that kind of stuff, and financial bullshit or whatever. Yeah, it's like, yeah, no, fuck it. It's fine. It's over. Whatever. You kind of take your lumps as a dude. You take your lumps and you're just like, fuck it. I'd rather just be done. And it's like, they're like, I don't know why. There's a reason why the dudes don't want to marry these women anymore. It's because it's this kind of bullshit.
There's so
even
much.
if you don't make a ton of dough, say you make just like high fives, or even you made your way into 6 figs, right? You're like, well, I'm not fucking doing this, and just to piss it all away, and like all of a sudden, or you got a wife that's stashing money away. Stash money away into a savings account for both of you. Not like, oh, I'm set. I seen that shit on fucking like Boardwalk Empire. The bitch is like, yeah, no, I finish him off, and then I take a couple bucks out of his pocket. I got it stuffed under the floorboard. And then she's all pissed. That cocksucker took all my money. like, yeah, you dumb whore. You fucking stealing money from them.
Right.
But yeah, as you're married, it's like, it's everybody. It's communal funds. But they talk about all kinds of shit, and like they were reaming this one dude that called in once, and he was like, oh, I mean, I keep my money. She doesn't know how much we make. She knows how much she can spend. Like, here's, whatever. He goes, because she spends every fucking drop of the money. Whatever it is, like I give her $5,000, I give her $10,000 a month or whatever it is. She goes through it immediately. Yeah, it's gone. And so he's like, yeah, we're well off. And I'm thinking about our future. He goes, dude, you're not even like, this sounds insane right now. I mean, what country are you from? This. I'm like, well, he's
a rational human being.
He's trying to
look
fucking
after them.
Yeah. He's like, in the future though, she better thank God you did that.
Right.
And I couldn't spend $20,000 a month, shit like that. I'm like, oh my God. But yeah, you get hit or miss advice. Most of it is pay off your debt, don't have debt, don't do this and that or whatever. Save your money or whatever, the baby steps, which is fine. But yeah, the other, like, Jesus Christ, when they weigh in on some things, sometimes I think it's a bit of a miss. I understand combining when you're married, and I'm for it, whatever. But yeah, shit. Like if you love the chick, but she's a problem. I mean, but you're still like, we're married. This is what it is. But she just spends every fucking dime I give her. It's over. Yeah. I mean, we're staying together, but I'm not letting you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stuff that shit away. I'll let you know later in life.
Yeah. Don't worry. When we're retired, you'll
be thanking me.
Yeah.
Be like, oh shit, we got this much money in retirement. Yeah, you can go wherever you want.
Nope, because you ain't gonna know how much money we have in retirement. Yeah. You're gonna blow it all.
Yeah, pretty much. Jesus Christ. All right, let's do it.
I don't know, man. You know what, guys? Though it's been fun. We love you guys. We appreciate you. We're gonna knock out some Patreon stuff. Go out back and chill. I don't know. See what happens. It might be a little humid outside. I don't know. We'll see.
It's muggy.
We'll see what's going on. I don't know. Maybe a little skinny dipping. I don't know. We'll see what's in the cards for us. But we appreciate you guys and we love you. As always, I'm